Well, good morning, everyone. Dr. Stock here. Happy Monday, June 7th. Another exciting trading day coming up. So a little bit of pre-market stuff that we have today. I was looking through some of my scanners, and I was looking through some of the different news that was coming up, causing things to move. And I came across something from Benzinga about the 10 biggest price target changes for Monday. And picking through there, I wanted to see, and I think almost 9 out of 10 of them, as a matter of fact, are all increases, and then there's one that's a decrease, but it's the price target that's been cut almost in half is the one that actually, to me, is, well, we'll say the most exciting, at least as far as the possible gains based on the price target that we have. So I want to share that with you today and talk about just some of the other things that I see in the pre-market, and we'll just keep this a short and sweet video, and I'll try and have it out to you prior to the market open at 9:30. All right, so let's get right on to it. Let's get ready to rock. Welcome back. For those of you who are interested, down in the description is a link to my Patreon. By going over there, you get access to my growth portfolio, dividend portfolio, weekly newsletter that includes the weekly watch list of stocks. And on there this week, I can tell you that I definitely have the meme stocks on there, with AMC being quite exciting in the news right now for working on that short squeeze following the gamma squeeze that we had already with AMC, and anticipating the short squeeze still yet to come. So it's exciting to watch that play out, and also that really has a lot of the other meme stocks moving right along with it. So if you look across the volumes in the pre-market, I mean, near the top, you definitely have AMC, you have things like Senseonics, and you have BlackBerry. BNGO is also near the top. I'd have to look to see where KOSS is, where GameStop is, but we have a lot of those short plays. We also have quite a few of the healthcare stocks also moving right along with it, and in biosciences, man, they are beasts to try and time. You sort of have to be in early and be waiting on news to come out and be able to capitalize on that news when it does. Anyway, we better move along. So if you do want to join my Patreon, that link is down in the description. Also down there, you'll find a link to WEBULL. It's the trading platform that you see in my videos, and I really like my experience with WEBULL so far, and I really like the clean and easy to use interface, and that they have plain language when it comes to how you set up your trades and your what price you'd like to buy in at, and then what price you would like to maybe if you're setting a stop loss, easy to set that at, and also at what price you want to take your profits from that. So those are all different features within WEBULL, and you can also do options trading in there and crypto trading in there. I don't really have too much in crypto in WEBULL. I do have more over at Coinbase, and it's something that I've recently started building out more of. That's something that I have recently started building out more of. Like I said, that link for WEBULL, if you want to click it, sign up, deposit $100, get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 total. I get 2 free stocks for the referral. Thank you guys for any support that you show. Hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. Hit the like button, the notification bell. Share this with your friends. Help me grow the community. It's been really exciting. Love the support that I've seen so far. Let's get on to the stocks. All right, so check it out. Here is the article from Benzinga, 10 biggest price target changes for Monday. You can see it came out at 7:48 a.m. today. And so when you look through this, we have Wells Fargo, MasterCard, Visa, all of those getting price targets increased. So when we look at American Express, what we have is about a $20 change in price target. So that's 10, and then so almost like a 12-ish% increase to their price target. And if you look at their ticker on here, see, they're currently sitting at 164, so you still have like a 12% upside for American Express. And the nice thing there is that you don't have a lot of downside risk that would take place. So this would be something that would be good for maybe like a long-term hold. I didn't look at their chart. Maybe it would be set up well for a range play or something, but at least as far as a 12-month price target goes, that 12-ish% that you would stand to gain from its current price is certainly something that would be a modest gain. MasterCard, from 440 up to 452. So for them, not too huge. I would say that that's like a 3% increase that they would have. And so they actually give us that price right there of 366. Let's take a look Yeah, 366. Just wanted to make sure. And these prices are usually delayed about 10 or 15 minutes or so, so it might not match what you'd see live. And if you're watching this video, it's recorded anyway, so that would be something that you wouldn't necessarily miss out on. However, that's from the price right now up to the 452. That's an $86 increase. So that's over a 20% increase over 12 months for MasterCard. And MasterCard, I believe, is actually making progress in crypto, as a matter of fact. So looking at the crypto markets for how they can leverage their business there as well. So for me, I like MasterCard. MasterCard, absolutely awesome. Visa is another rock solid credit card company when we look at them, from $234 up to $260. So $26 up from there, so that's just over 10% increase in their price target. And they say $231 in pre-market trading, so you have about a 10 to 15% increase from its current price over the next 12 months. And then RH, you can see here, this is about 12.5% increase from 600 to 675. So when we look at their price, they say 618. So we're currently sitting in between those two. So about a little under 10% up from where they're at now. So Upstart, another one. This one's running a little bit rich here. We only have about, let me see, from 165 up to 190 was their most recent increase in their price target. So that would be, what, only $25 up from where they're at right now. So that would be around 15-ish% or so up from their current price. Again, not too bad. This is the one that I'm excited about right here, is the H.C. Wainwright and Company. They lowered EVFM Biosciences, so ticker symbol EVFM, price target from $7 to $4. Look at their pre-market trading price. They are trading under $1 in the pre-market, and their 12-month price target on this is $4. So that's a 4x return over the next 12 months. How do we not pay attention to something like that? So seeing this price target come out and seeing that sort of upside is just incredible. Now, there are only, according to tip rankings anyway, there are only 2 analysts currently covering EVFM. So when we take a look at this, look at that percent increase. Let me zoom in for you. So the 362.21% upside according to tip ranks. Like I said, there's 2 buy ratings on this, only from 2 analysts, and so H.C. Wainwright being one of those analysts that you would have, and then we have one other reporting with that $4. So from 7 to 4 isn't a great slash. They still said, hey, this stock is a buy up to $4. This is one that at such a low price with such a high upside potential, it gets a lot of my attention, and I think that we have time in order for that to play out. So for this one, let's go and look at the chart in WEBULL for this one. So here we go. We got the ticker symbol EVFM, and you can see it has not been a great story for a while here for EVFM. They were trading fairly well compared to what they're trading at now. So recently they hit a low of about 75 cents, and then just look at their price action that they've had. That's a lot of up and down, but they are at one of their lowest points that we've seen. Let me see. I'm just scrolling back. We're back in 2017. There we go. All the way back to 2014. They're at their lowest price that they have ever been right now, and they've done a ton of capital raises, and there's been share dilution that's taken place. I do not have research or due diligence in this company. This is one that just came to my attention today. However, looking into it for that upside potential is certainly something that has me intrigued. So when you look at this, the purple line, the top line that we have here is our 200-day EMA, and, well, it's a downward slope. This thing's definitely bearish. And then we have the 50-day simple moving average. Also, as a shorter-term indicator, we're trading below that. We're also trading below the 200-day EMA. So this is still very bearish. So if you're going to trade this, you'd be trading against the trend, and what we'd be looking for is some sort of sign that this thing's going to break out. Now, its pre-market volume, last I looked, was over 3 million, I believe, in the pre-market. So this stock has a pre-market trading volume of over 3 million. As a matter of fact, let's go into the intraday, and you can see this. Not a whole lot going on volume-wise. You can see that it does look pretty normal. We had a pop in the after hours on Friday, June 4th, and then today it's been also very exciting, but I think that this is going to break upward as we get into the market open. So this is one to really watch and pay attention to. I do want to go back to the daily chart and see what we're looking at there. So if we pay attention to the most recent price action, in order to span this gap, we need to get back up to about $1.30 or so. So if we look at this candle that we have right here, the high price was $1.28. The low price was about $2.10. And if we look at this low that we had here, this might be a little bit more telling, $1.12. So we have a fair amount of gap to go up, to move up to. So we could see this thing go up to like $1.20, and if it breaks $1.20, then we have a fair amount of room. I'd say up to this next bottom that we have here, maybe even breaking into these tops. I think that we're going to hit a lot of resistance on the way up, and this is, like I said, one that I think at least deserves some attention to find out what would merit it to go up over 4x from where it sits right now over the next 12 months. So if we take a brief look, what we can see here from June 4th, though, so this is from Friday, is that Morgan Stanley, and two different branches of them, they have over 7 million shares in each one, representing over a 10% stake in the company. So I would say that this is a very bullish move that we would have on behalf of Morgan Stanley. And when you look at the main page that we have here for Seeking Alpha, you can see the quant rating is very bearish, and we saw that in the graph when we're looking at on WEBULL, that this thing it looks like it's been tracked through the mud over time. And right here we have a Mott Gate. It looks like is how you say his name, and it says tracking ahead of the model, but the market is still unimpressed. But still, the sentiment on this one is bullish. So FXC, it looks like, as the new prescriptions are being generated at a higher rate than a model, and the valuation estimates trend in the number of healthcare providers prescribing FXC are also encouraging. This, coupled with the abatement of the pandemic, promises even better sales going forward. So it looks like economic recovery is really going to help this, and then helping the market. However, the market is unimpressed and taken the share price down to all-time lows on worries about the cash burn. So that is something I mentioned, capital raises, that they've done a number of them. I agree with that. As somebody who would be a potential shareholder, that is something that I would definitely worry about. And then it says offer suggestions on how to mitigate this concern. So you can go through and you can read this one. It's one that I just kind of skim through in the pre-market to see what's going on, but this is one that I think over time could be something that would take over enough research and due diligence. It could be something that I would take a position on. It might be something that if I look at how it's trading technically today, I might take a small position just as a trader, an intraday trader for the day, and see how it plays out. All right, so just a little bit more from what's left here. So this is back to Benzinga. Wells Fargo raised the price target on Intuitive Surgical from $8.92 to $9.16. So not too huge there, 24. So about a 2.5% increase from what it was currently trading at, but you can see a significant amount of upside from where it's at now, that there's at least 10% to go. General Motors went from 66, according to Barclays, 66 up to 70, and it was trading at about 63.70. General Motors will be one of the popular legacy plays moving into the EV space going forward. And then Citigroup boosted Miras NV price target from $24 to $31. That's a substantial increase in that amount of price. That's at least 33% that we're looking at, and you can see that they're currently trading at $21.40. So there's a 50% upside according to Citigroup over the next 12 months. And then Deutsche Bank, Marriott Vacations Worldwide Corporation, from $168 to $209. So about a 25-ish% increase in their price target over the next 12 months. It is already trading above the 168. So we got $37 to go. So that comes out to be about a 15 to 20% increase in price from where it currently trades to that price target of that 209. All right, just a quick look at what we've seen in AMC so far. So here's the daily chart. We peaked out at 72.62, and we've had some sell-off since then. And really, a lot of the people who are hyped up on this, the apes as you would call them, believe that this is just the gamma squeeze that we saw with the options trading and the rate of change of the delta that we see with those options, and that the short squeeze is yet to come. Just a quick look intraday on AMC, and you can see we're up in the pre-market hours. This one is topping my trading volume scanner for the settings that I have, and really what we have is sort of a big jump in the initial part of this, and then it sort of settled since then. So we'll see as we get into the regular hours how that trading is going to go. And if there are people who have overly shorted this, and then those buyers, I might have to take a position in solidarity with the AMC crowd, with the Reddit crowd, with the apes, because I believe in markets and that we should have equitable opportunities in those markets, that there shouldn't be a difference between the hedge funds and the retail traders. I myself am that retail trader, and that we would have information that would be withheld from us, or that we would have sort of manipulation that would put that undue pressure on companies to try and bankrupt them just in order to make that money. Doesn't seem like anything that would be very, very fair to me. BlackBerry is also up towards the top, so when we look at BlackBerry, you can see a very similar chart to what we saw with AMC. BNGO was actually really doing well today in the pre-market hours that you see, and this one has actually climbed between the after hours that we saw Friday into the pre-market that we see today, and it looks like we even have a decent volume spike here in the pre-market hour, somewhere between 8 and 8:30, and we're still between 8:30 and 9, we're still holding on to that. That candle is still shaping up for us. So let me summarize. We have a lot of companies with a lot of opportunities, and what you saw with that Benzinga article with the top 10 price changes that we have for today is that we have some big companies like MasterCard and Visa that would have a decent amount of stability in their price with a fair amount of upside. So those would be some of your safer plays. EVFM as a company, I don't know a whole lot about, but the fact that it has such a large upside, according to the analyst estimates, and that we have bullish ratings from Wall Street and from the Seeking Alpha and on tip ranks, it seems as though I think that more people should be checking it out, because it could be one of those sleeping giants that you hear people talking about. And with like I said, a 4x upside over the next 12 months, it could be just an enormous opportunity. So research it, check it out. I'll be doing the same thing, and I hope that I like what I find, and I hope that it really does turn into be that diamond in the rough kind of stock that ends up trading really well for us over the next 12 months. All right, to all of you apes out there, I see you, I'm with you, and I will put in my position on AMC in solidarity, and I really would love to see movements like this be the things that really cause meaningful change and bring more equitable opportunities into the market. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you want to check out my Patreon, that link is down in the description. Also down in the description is that link for WEBULL. Sign up, deposit your $100, get your 2 free stocks. Thank you very much for any support that you show. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like button, share it with your friends. Remember, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and due diligence. Contact a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.